So it's been a few months since I last did one of these. I think it was in March or April, and I don't think I'm going to be decluttering way too many things because I honestly, I'm quite happy with the collection I have. Big disclaimer first, because I believe that declutters have to be done very, very mindfully. So the products that I'm decluttering from my collection today are things that I have very repeatedly tested and either don't work for me for formula reasons, are never going to match me in shade, or are just products that 100% do not work for me, and they just don't look good on me. So that's kind of the philosophy I'm going in with. I try to be very mindful of the declutterings that I do, because I don't like just getting rid of things just for the sake of getting rid of them. I have had some comments in some of my videos saying like, oh well, if you don't like something you should just get rid of it, and I don't believe in that. I believe in using your stuff and then making better purchases in the future. But that being said, there are some things that I know I'm never ever going to get use out of, and that are actually sitting in my collection right now. So that is my philosophy. We'll go through everything that I have bit by bit and talk a little bit about why I'll get rid of them. So let's start with base products and work our way through the collection that way. So starting off with base products, these are all of the things that I use as base and a makeup fixing spray, which I'm already going to get out of the way. I'm keeping this. It's the only spray I have. I don't believe in fixing spray too much. Maybe I just haven't tried the right one, but I'm keeping this because it's the only one I have. And I have one primer, which is the NYX Marshmallow Primer, and I'm keeping this as well. Same philosophy as with the fixing spray. I don't massively believe in primer, but I'm going to keep it because it's the only one I have. And when I run out, I'll have to think if I repurchase, but keep. The Say Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow. This I'm going to keep. I've been really liking this in the summer. And now for base products, these are my 3 foundation-y products and 2 concealers. This I bought this summer. This is from Mizdin, which is I think it's a Spanish brand. I'm not sure that they sell it everywhere, but if you're in Spain, Portugal, Italy, some countries within Europe, I know that you can get this. And this is a tinted moisturizer. It's an SPF 50. It's a tinted sunscreen. And it's really nice. I have the color Light. It's Fusion Water Magic Light, and I've really been enjoying this summer. Color doesn't look like it will match me, but it actually does because it goes very thin. It doesn't do much in terms of coverage, but it does kind of unify the skin a little bit. So I've been really enjoying this, and I'm definitely going to keep this. Don't think I'll be using it in the winter because then it will definitely be too dark for me, but I'm going to keep it for next summer anyway, because this has a 12-month expiration date, so I can get away with it next summer easily. So keeping this. Moving on to foundation, I have 2 foundations right now. The Shiseido Revitaliscent Skin Glow and the Bourjois Healthy Mix. This one is in my project pan, and I'm going to be keeping this one because I'm actually more than halfway through, and I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to use it up. But the Shiseido one, I've already mentioned a few times, I bought in the wrong color. This is the color 120 Ivory, and it just does not match me very well. It's very light. I'm a very pale person, but this is still too light for me, even in the dead winter. It just looks very, very white on me. It gives me a very like ghost-like appearance. So I've been struggling to use it because I really do like the foundation itself. I think it's a great formula, but it doesn't work for me. So the other day I was actually talking to a friend about foundation and makeup and everything, because she's a little bit paler than I am. And she was saying that she struggles to find stuff, and I just kind of like, you know what, I have this. I'm not really using it. If you want, you can have it. And she said that she would. So next time I see her, I'm going to be taking this for her, because I think that it's going to be a good match for her, because she's like 1 or 2 shades lighter than me, and this is exactly that. That is like just slightly too light for me. So I know that she's going to like this. So this is the first thing that we're going to be decluttering. I'm going to give this to my friend the next time I see her, and I'm sure that she'll definitely get more use out of it. That one's gonna go. And I have two concealers. This is a mini NARS one. I had my mini NARS vanilla concealer, and this is the shade Creme Brulee, because I did go a little bit darker in the summer. I go like 1 or 2 shades darker in the summer, not too much, but definitely noticeable where my regular winter makeup starts looking way too pale. So I bought the mini of the next shade up, which is Creme Brulee, and it's actually been working really well. So I've been using this during the summer, and I'm gonna keep this for next summer. Now I'm in the winter, I'm gonna go back to my winter color very soon, because I'm not gonna be going to the beach anymore, sadly. So this will be going away until next summer, but I'm really liking this. This is like exactly the shade that I need right now, but it's not gonna work for me in the winter. And then I have the Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. I've had this for quite a while, and the other day I used it and it smells really, really strange. It started to smell like, it's starting to smell like paint, which it never did. So I think it's going off. It's not that old really. I think it's about a year old, but it does say that it has an expiration date of 6 months, and it's definitely been more than 6 months. So I'm gonna be getting rid of this. Either way, I mean, it's hard to tell because the bottle is quite opaque, but I do see some gaps in there. You're probably not gonna be able to see them. I do see a few gaps, and there's a few lines here. So I would say I've probably used this about 3/4 of the way. So I could still get a few more months of use out of it, but it's starting to smell really, really bad, and I just don't really want to put it on my face. I wore it the other day because this one I can kind of get away with this in the summer if I want a bit more of a brightening effect, and I didn't have the NARS one, so I was like, oh, I'll just put this on. I put it on my face and it stank so bad, and I just felt the smell on my face. So I was like, yeah, no, time to part ways. So I'm gonna get rid of this, which means that I don't currently have a winter concealer. Usually I would go towards the NARS, this one, the NARS Creamy Concealer in Vanilla, which is my best match as that I found so far. But I'm gonna look into it because I'm very disappointed in the amount of product that actually comes in these. This one is the travel size one, which has like nothing in, 1.4 milliliters, but the large, the full size is very, very small for the price point. So I'm gonna do a bit of research. I might buy the full size of the vanilla shade just because it is my favorite, but I wanted to do a bit more research first into a couple other concealers before I spend 40 euros in a very small concealer. So yeah, that is in terms of base products. I do have 2 powders, but I'm not going to be decluttering any of these. I have the Rimmel Kind and Free, which, yes, it has tape all over it because this packaging is famously bad, and it cracked all over the place. If you've been following my Project Pan updates, you will know my struggles with this. But yeah, I'm still using this, and I hit pan last month. See, more has come off there. It's horrible. But I'm not going to be decluttering. I'm going to finish this and then buy something else. And then I have the mini Charlotte Tilbury powder, which, same thing, I'm not going to be getting rid of this one. I'm going to keep it. So that is everything in terms of base products. And now we can move on to blush, I think. Blush and bronzer. Okay, so this is all of my blush and bronzer. There are a few things that have worked their way into this drawer, and I don't think I'm going to be decluttering too much. So I think there's only one thing here that I actually want to get rid of, maybe 2, I don't know. So this is the NARS Orgasm Multiple Stick. This is in my Project Pan, and I'm almost done with it, so this is absolutely staying because it's only going to be like a couple more months and I'll be done with it. I also have the Merit Blush Balm in Beverly Hills. This is my absolute favorite color, and I really enjoy the formula. I got this in May, so this is absolutely staying because I love it. Rare Beauty, this is the shade Hope, and I also have a mini of the shade Happy. I got this as a present from my mum, so now I have 2 of them. If you know anything about these blushes, it's that they are eternal. They will never run out. So now I don't just have one to deal with, I have two. But either way, I'm very grateful because I thought that was a very sweet thing of her to do. And they are a different shade, which is good because it means I can switch them up. So I'm going to keep both of these. I've had this one since the beginning of the year, still running strong. I mean, these are just eternal. And then this one she got me last month, and I've used a few times this summer because it is a very summery color, so I actually enjoy them. But these blushes, you just need like one drop, like one micro drop, and even then sometimes you go overboard. So these are going to be with me for a very long time, I think. This is another blush in my project pan. This is Berry Amore. I'm going to keep this because I'm making progress on that. I have another blush here by L'Oreal. Another one of my favorites is La Vie en Rose. This is gorgeous. It's a beige blush, but it's so pretty on pale skin. I'm also keeping this. Let's see. Essence, Hourglass, Patrick Ta. All of these are staying. This is the blush in Befitting, which they've actually discontinued these blushes. Now they have different ones, which is very sad because I think that this is such a great blush for the price. I need to use this more because I've been neglecting it lately. But yeah, this I really actually like. So this one is staying. This is an Hourglass one that I found in the US in an outlet store in Brilliant Nude. This one is also staying. It's gorgeous. And the Patrick Ta Not Too Much blush is also staying because I absolutely love it. So I think the only blush left is this one, which is a Do It All stick from H&M in Rusty Rose. And this one, I have tried so much to use this, but it's just way too dark for me. It's like an intense berry red, and it just looks way too intense on me. I have to use the smallest amount. It doesn't blend extremely well, so it can very easily give me the clown effect. Lately I've been using it on my lips, but it's a little bit too powdery of a finish to look good on the lips. I don't really enjoy it on the lips, so I think this is definitely going to be decluttered. I'm going to try and pass this on to a friend because, yeah, maybe someone... I think this would look really nice on someone with a medium skin tone or a, you know, medium to dark skin tone. It just doesn't look good on me. Moving on to bronzers, I have 3 here, which I'm going to keep all 3 of. This is the Rare Beauty bronzer in Bright Side, and this I have been using quite a bit. So this one is staying. The NARS Laguna bronzer is also staying. This is an old favorite of mine. And this is a mini of the Hourglass in Diffuse Bronze Light, and this is also going to be staying because I have like the whole thing left basically. So that is staying. And I have 2 highlighters here. I have my Rare Beauty highlighter in Mesmerize and a Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in Smoke and Whistles. I'm going to keep the Colourpop one because I've actually been using this on my eyelids lately. As like a wash of shadow, and it looks very pretty. So yeah, this is definitely going to be staying. And the Rare Beauty one, I think I'm going to declutter just because I don't love it. I mean, I've used quite a bit of it. Like you can see some windowing around here. So I have been using it, and I have, whoa. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, this has been laying down way too long. I'm not gonna pull this out. But yeah, I have been using it, and I did mix it with the blushes, and it gives a nice effect. But like it happens with the blushes as well, you have to kind of work a lot to get this to blend, and I don't love that I have to put in all that work for that. So I'm not really loving it. So I'm going to pass this on to the friend that I'm going to give the Shiseido foundation to. So she has a little bit of a lighter skin tone than me, and I think seeing her skin tone, I'm going to be careful with this now, seeing her skin tone being a little bit lighter than mine, she can definitely use this as blush. I can absolutely see her using this like as a shimmery blush. She does wear quite a lot of highlights, so I think that she's gonna love this. So I'm gonna ask her if she wants it. I'm sure she will, because it's the kind of product that I think she will enjoy. But yeah, I'm gonna take this to her with along with the foundation when I see her, and that way I can rehome it. This is what we're keeping, because I already mentioned that I wouldn't be decluttering too many things. I did a declutter a few months ago, and yeah, I'm quite happy with my collection, but we have another 2 products that are going to be finding new homes. Moving on to my eye drawer. This is going to be quick because I don't have too many things. This is just a pencil sharpener. So eyeshadow primer. This is staying because it's the only one I have. I have 2 eyebrow gels because one is a replacement for the other. So this is my current one. This is by Mina, and I really like the color of this, but I haven't been loving the way it makes my eyebrows look. This is almost gone, and I bought a new one, a replacement, which I bought from H&M. I want to try their eyebrow gel. This is just a clear eyebrow gel, so this is going to replace this one. This one still has a few more goes before I throw that out, so that's why I have 2. I am going to declutter this eyebrow gel. So I got this Essence one. This is a lash and brow gel mascara. Yeah, this is, as you can see, I've been using it quite a lot. I don't like this. This does nothing to hold my brows in place. And once I tried to use it as mascara, and it almost killed my eyes. It made my eyes water so much that I just don't want to put it anywhere near my eyes anymore. So I have been using this as to like comb my brows, just kind of like comb them in place, but it does nothing to set them in place. So I don't really see the point of using this. So I'm just going to declutter one and then keep the replacement for the other eyebrow gel as my only eyebrow product once the other one is done. So this one's going to be decluttered because it's quite disgusting by now, and I have used it quite a lot. I just don't see the point. This does nothing to my eyebrows. It's like putting water on them, so too sad. I have 3 eyeliners in here. I know I'm going to keep the brown one because this is just such a staple. It's by Bourjois, and it's one of the contour clubbing ones in the shade Up and Brown, and this is just my standard brown liner. I really like that. I've been really liking this Kiko one. It's the shade 4, and it's like a coppery red kind of shade. And I have used this quite a bit, and it makes my green eyes pop quite a lot. So I'm going to keep this one as well, because this one's like a little bit more of a fun twist than the brown one. And I'm going to declutter this other Kiko one in the shade 13. So I did use this for a while. It's purple, but I'm not loving the way purple looks on me. In terms of color theory, I'm supposed to be like a bright winter, I think. I don't know, I get confused. But purple is supposed to be a very good, like, complementary color for me. But whenever I put this on, I kind of get the feeling, at first it looks okay, but then it starts smudging a little bit, and it starts looking like I was punched in the eye. And that is not a good look for me. So yeah, according to color theory, this is supposed to be my color, but I just don't see it. So I'm going to declutter this because I haven't been using it. I haven't been reaching out for it. These little sponges, by the way, are horrible. They're so tough. It's the same with this one. It has like one of these little smudgers here. These are horrible. They're very painful on the eye. You know, you can kind of see it shortened a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to be using this ever again. So this is a declutter. I got this last month because I didn't have any liquid liner, and I don't really wear liquid liner anymore, but I did want to do it for a dinner that I had. I wanted to do like a liquid liner, and I didn't have one, so I popped into the shop and got the brown one. And this is my only liquid liner, so I'm going to keep this obviously because I got it last month, even if I don't wear it very often. I have one eyebrow pencil, which I'm keeping, and I have 2 mascaras here. This is my replacement little cushion things for my lash curler. So I have 2 mascaras. I have my L'Oreal Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara and my Maybelline Sky High in the burgundy color. So this one I'm going to declutter because it's gone. It's very dry by now. I've been really stretching it. I wanted it to last me the rest of the summer, but it's August 25th, I think, when I'm filming this. I'm gonna consider the summer basically over, and this is way too dry to do anything anymore, so I think it's time to declutter it. And then I have the Maybelline Sky High in Burgundy Haze, and this one I opened last month, I think, and it's going strong, so this is going to be my replacement for this. I don't think I'll repurchase this because I have dark eyelashes, so this really does nothing to me, to my eyelashes. It just kind of looks like a brown mascara, but it isn't waterproof, and I really enjoy waterproof mascara because my eyes are quite watery. So I don't think I'll repurchase this, but this is going to be my replacement mascara for this, and once this one is done I go back to a waterproof one, and that'll be it. So yeah, that is everything in terms of eyes. Well, I do have my eyeshadow palette, but this isn't going anywhere. This is my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and this one isn't going anywhere because it's my only eyeshadow palette, so that one's staying. So we're decluttering the mascara, which is basically empty, the eyeliner that doesn't really suit me anymore, and the eyebrow gel that does absolutely nothing to my eyebrows. So 3 products gone. Lastly, here are all the lip products that I have. This is the category which I have, I think, the most after blush. So yeah, but I think there are a few things that I can get rid of. So this is quite new, so this is staying. This is the Benefit Flora tint. I've been really liking this summer. I took it on holiday with me and wore it almost every day. I use this to stain my lips, and then I top it off with the Maybelline gloss, and this looks really pretty. So these, well, this one is staying, and this one is staying as well because this is in my project pan. I'm flying through this, if you can see my progress. It's gonna be gone in the next few months, so I'm gonna keep this. Another project pan item is this Zara lip oil, which is I'm also working my way through, and I'm also hoping to be done with it by the end of the year, so this one is also staying. My Glossier Mango Balm.com, also in my project pan, as you can see here. I haven't been using this too much this month. I had like a lip balm in lipstick form, which was a lot easier to apply when I was in the beach and everything, so I didn't have to put my finger in this. So I haven't used it as much as I should, but obviously I'm keeping that. Moving on to the rest of things. I have one lip liner, which I'm keeping. This is by Kiko, and it's number 5. It's one of those lip liners that goes with practically everything, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm keeping my L'Oreal Rouge Signature, I think they're Rouge Signatures liquid lipsticks in I Choose, number 121 I Choose. I love this color and this formula. This is just so nice, and they discontinued these, which I don't understand why. I know they have like the I think they're called infallible matte lipsticks or something like that, and they're supposed to be like the replacement for these, but I've tried the formula in the shop and I didn't think it was the same. These just have such a thin, powdery formula. It's so lightweight on the lips. It lasts a very long time, and this is like my favorite going out or special event lipstick, so I'm gonna keep this. It's way past its expiry date, but it doesn't smell bad or anything, so I'm gonna keep this. Love it. I have another new lipstick, which is the L'Oreal Glow Paradise in Nude Heaven. This is kind of like a lip balmy type lipstick. I haven't been swatching anything, but I'm gonna swatch this. This is basically my lips but better, so I'm keeping this because it's like a very quick wash of color when I don't know what to put on. This is literally my lips but better, because my lips are quite dark, so anything I put on looks either very much darker than it actually is, or it looks very pink as well because they're a little bit purpley. So this is literally my lips but better. I know I'm gonna declutter this lip gloss. This is by Bourjois in the color Mauve Star, because it smells a little bit funky. It smells very strong, so I'm gonna throw it out because yeah, I didn't get all the use I wanted out of this, but I just I'm not a lip gloss person. I've said this before. Once I'm done with this and the lip oil as well, I don't think I'm going to be buying lip gloss anymore, at least not for the time being, because I just find that they're really uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, but like I'm very aware that I'm wearing it because it's quite sticky. So this one smells kind of funky and I just don't want to put it on, so I'm gonna declutter that. Now, we have 4 Revlon lipsticks, which are my favorite kind of lipstick formula. Let's start with the glossy ones. So I have Rum Raisin, and this is the Gloss Shine version. And I did a TikTok where I showed this, and everyone was saying that they're discontinued. I don't know if that's true or not, but in Spain, they are available everywhere. Like, you can find them everywhere. So I don't know if they've actually discontinued them or if it's just like a local thing or they're just like fading out very slowly in Spain, but ever since I uploaded that TikTok, I've seen them in every single drugstore I've gone to in Spain. So I don't know if it's just an American thing, but they're definitely available everywhere, and on Amazon and everything. In Spain, they're available everywhere. But yeah, this is Rum Raisin. This is my favorite one. I'm gonna definitely keep this. Show you, it's just so pretty, one of my favorites. I used it so much last year. And I have another one of the glossy, these super lustrous shine, glass shine or something. I can't remember what they're called, but this is Glossed Up Rose. It's number 3, and this one I'm gonna declutter. I have been using it quite a bit, but it's just way too pink. Let me show you. Probably can't see anything in these swatches because it's almost the evening now, but like I was saying before, my natural lips are quite dark and pinky purple, so anything that I put on pulls on a lot darker and a lot pinker than it looks on the bullet. So this is just, I feel like when I put this on, it limits my makeup and I have to wear something it's like very pink. It's very obviously pink. So I haven't been reaching out for it too much because I just don't love pink on me. I don't like pink being such a protagonist on my face. I have the same problem with the NARS multiple stick. When I wear it, my makeup looks very pink and I don't like that. So I think I'm gonna declutter this. I'm gonna give this one to my mom though, because I know that she really, really likes pink lipsticks. She wears them all the time. And I know she's gonna love this, so I'm gonna keep this for the next time I see her, and I'm gonna give it to her because I think this is definitely something that she enjoys, and she likes like shiny formulas and everything, so she's gonna love this. I'm gonna keep that for her. And these 2 other Revlon lipsticks, I'm gonna keep both of them. I just know I am. This is the classic Rum Raisin, so this is the shiny version of Rum Raisin, and this is the normal cream lipstick. And I love this. I wear this one all the time in the fall months, in the autumn. This is very dark on me, so I kind of like dab it on my lips and smudge it out with my finger, and it looks so pretty. So this definitely keeping, because this is just one of my favorite lipsticks. And I have Rose Velvet, which is a little bit more brown, which I don't normally go for, but it actually looks quite pretty on me as well. It looks very similar to the shiny version of Rum Raisin. So this is like a bit more of a browny nude option on me, and still very, very autumn appropriate. So I'm keeping this one, I really like it. So I'm gonna be decluttering 2 lipsticks and I'm gonna keep the rest. Hopefully, like I said, by the end of the year, these 2 will be gone as well, but because they're used up, and then I'm not gonna be buying more lip stuff for a while because I think I'm served. I think I have more than enough. I think that is everything. Let's do a recap of everything that I'm decluttering. So here's everything that I'm gonna be decluttering, whether it's throwing out because it's done, like this is gonna be thrown out because it's empty, this is thrown out because it smells funny, this also smells funny, so these 3, oh, and the eyeliner, because I don't want to give this to anyone because it's been on my eyes. So these 4 are going to be going straight to the bin because they're either expired or just completely unhygienic to give to someone else. Oh, this as well, because it's also quite disgusting. So these are just going to go straight into the bin. And then this is going to be rehomed. So I'm going to give this to one of my friends, and I'm also going to give her this because I know that she's going to enjoy that. This is going to go to my mom. And this I'm going to ask if anyone wants it. I'm going to post around a couple of group chats, see if anyone wants this. So yeah, overall, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 products that I'm decluttering, which is quite good, I think. I did a declutter back in April and I got rid of a handful of things as well. So I think this is also a good refresh to my makeup collection, and it allows me to start the autumn season, which is my absolute favorite season, with a refreshed collection and not many prospects of adding too many things to it right now. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm not in a no-buy or anything, so products do make their way into my collection every now and then. I just try to buy very consciously and very aware of what I'm buying, and only buy things that, you know, are either very different from something that I have or something that I've wanted for a very long time. Going into the autumn months, I don't want to be adding any more things. I think I'm quite happy with what I have. But again, I'm not in a no-buy, so sometimes I'll go out into a shop and I'll see something that I'm interested in and I just buy it. But that being said, this is everything I'm decluttering. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that some people really enjoy these kind of decluttering. I hope you weren't expecting like a massive declutter, because that's not it. I don't believe in like throwing out half of my collection just to buy half of it back in a few months. So this is, I think, this is quite a large declutter for me. But I'm happy to know that some of these products are just gonna go to someone else. That being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any of these products that you would have kept, or if you would have also decluttered them. And I will also talk to you in the next video.